Hello everyone, welcome to Somya's Diary. I am Somyaranjan Pati. Today we will discuss about the digital support of National Informatics Center for Law and Justice, Inclusive Development, Home Affairs, and for Social Welfare and Skill Development for Labor and Employment and for Power and Energy sector. So let's start with Law and Justice. During the lockdown time, the courts had to shut down their door for the citizen of India. However, justice delayed is justice denied. Thus, complete shutdown was not the way forward. A novel concept of virtual court has been introduced under e-court project. I think all of you must be knowing about e-court. So before coming to the concept of virtual court, let me explain this initiative e-court. The initiative envisages to provide efficient and time-bound citizen-centric service delivery, automate the process to bring transparency in accessibility of information to stakeholders. It is implemented pan-India for every district court. One application, Case Information System, was developed for High Court, District Court, and subordinate courts. Data from all these courts are replicated in real time to NIC data center at New Delhi. National Judicial Data Grid is a consolidated nationwide judicial data warehouse which was set up with real-time updation. It provides statistics of pending and disposal cases in the country. I hope you got an overview of the e-court. So let's discuss about virtual court. Honorable Supreme Court decided that it will conduct video conferencing to hear extremely urgent matters and a bench of two judges will be available for this. The Apex Court also passed the directions by exercising its plenary power under Article 142 of the Constitution and said that all measures which shall be taken by the courts to reduce physical presence of the stakeholders within its premises shall be deemed to be lawful. The Supreme Court also directed all district courts in the country to switch to the video proceeding. To explore more on virtual court, please refer to my article on virtual court. The link is given in the description box below. I have done a critical analysis with the way forward in that article for virtual court. Now let's discuss about e-governance support to Supreme Court. The website sci.gov.in is hosted on NIC Cloud. The website has been integrated with Content Delivery Network for faster access to famous judgments. Specific mobile apps also have been developed for litigants, advocates, and registry officials. Similarly, National Green Tribunal, with the help of NIC, has initiated online portal to enrich public awareness on the clean and green environment by publishing various government initiatives. It also facilitates paperless grievance redressal mechanism. The National Company Law Tribunal, with the help of NIC, has launched online court system. I hope you got an overview of the digital initiatives for law and justice. For more content, you can refer to my article. The link is given in the description box below. Now, let's discuss about social welfare and skill development initiatives. NGO Grant-in Aid Proposal and Tracking System, that is e-Anudan, is the first workflow-based NGO application for online submission of application proposal. 7 schemes are being implemented in this web portal. NIC has developed a software system in various states for issuing caste certificate to scheduled tribe citizens. Similarly, National Social Assistance Program is a workflow-based e-governance solution for pension processing system. There are some initiatives for labor and employment as well. Unified Shram Suvidha platform, that is USSP portal, facilitates the Ministry of Labor and Employment and its labor law enforcement agency to monitor the implementation of labor laws in various establishments in central sphere. It facilitates the employer establishment to common registration, filing monthly and annual returns under 8 labor laws along with online common returns under the Mines Act. Similarly, platform for effective enforcement for no child labor, that is Pencil portal. It facilitates reporting of child labor incidents followed by first action report within 48 hours, second action report within 21 days, and legal action record if required is recorded. The portal has been enhanced to capture daily attendance along with the group photograph of children attending the schools. Software application for monitoring and disposal. Handling of apprehended existing industrial dispute, that is Samadhan portal. It facilitates trade union and management to raise an industrial dispute before conciliation officer of the area. Similarly, National Power Portal is a unified system for Indian power sector which facilitates online data capture at various frequencies, means on daily basis, monthly basis and annual basis. Now let's discuss about the initiatives for home affairs. Interoperable Criminal Justice System is a national platform for criminal justice system. Similarly, NIC has developed a cybercrime volunteer framework under the National Cybercrime Reporting Portal to enable citizen participation for supporting government initiatives to tackle the menace of cyber crime. Then ePrison Suite is a cloud-based application software with easy to use graphical interface and embedded with a comprehensive security feature. This is a single unified application for all states of India where states need to configure state-specific parameters. It has enhanced the administrative capability of the prison. Countrywide digitization of the prison administration, monitoring various activities of the prison, improving the efficiency and productivity of the prison. Then you might be knowing about e-visa. It has been extended to 171 countries. Further, visa on arrival has been extended to the nationals of Japan, South Korea and UAE. So that's all for today. Hope you might have enjoyed the content. If you like the content, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for your precious time.